Greetings everyone, I'm Luciano Imoto, the creator of the Imoto method, the Brazilian self-defense system. Next to me, the instructor Bruno. Bruno is one of my advanced students and also my English teacher.
Hello guys, I'm Bruno and I'm going to be Luciano's assistant and also Luciano's interpreter at the Strive for Underground seminar in Cape Town on March 23rd from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at United Krav Maga Club.
In the previous video, I demonstrated the scale exercise, the first of the bow set. The scale exercise is the main one of the three shapes of power. In the Imoto method, we started with the bow sets exercises, then we move on to the coil set exercises, and then the helix set exercises, and finally the gyroscope set exercises. In this third video, I'll show you the wall ball exercise from the coil set. The wall ball exercise teaches you to transform the body's bow into elastic springs to absorb and emit forces. In the wall ball exercise, we will use this ball, in which we will throw it in the air using the absorption movement. I can even apply the origami principle, compressing my kinetic chain and then expanding it to my throw. I'll do the exercise again, with and without the ball. I will transfer momentum from my body to the ball and absorb it in return. Once again, momentum in the body and absorbed it. Without the ball, I simulate its absorption and emission. I work with the balls, transforming them into coil springs, absorbing forces, and only then emitting them. Next, I will demonstrate an application of the wall ball exercise from the coil set.
Wall ball da Série das Molas.
In the mount position, the attack sequence will be ground and pound. How to deal with this disadvantageous position? First, going back to the wall ball exercise, I need to absorb forces here. I already have his weight on me. I will absorb this force and strike with torque reversal, adding the momentum to my body with his. I can control his leg, hit and get off the ground as quickly as possible. I don't want to be vulnerable on the floor, so I apply to the wall ball biomechanics principle and emitted force instead of pushing. Once again. Now for the right side. Before he can make any more violent movement of hitting from the top to the bottom, note the position of his feet. I will nullify his attack. I will show first by pushing hard to test if I can get him off me. He gave in, remaining mounted, pinning me to the ground. Now, using the wall ball exercise from the coil set, with a more elastic movement, I'm going to transfer some of my weight to the side and I'm going to throw it to him. I conquered this opening. Now I have enough space to strike. Strike, 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 and strike again. And I get up at the first opportunity. Bruno will try to do a bridge with a muscular explosion. Now, he will transfer his weight to one side simulating that he will throw a round low kick with one of his legs. Transfer the weight to his right side. That's right. Maintain the ball, and now you will perform a low kick with his left leg from the lying position. That's it. Exactly the gap you need. Kick to the face. If your opponent tries to protect himself, watch the other leg. Also kick with it in the vulnerable areas, and he got up. For every grip, whether pulling, pushing, or squeezing in place, reduce the contact reaction force to 0 between the two bodies, and create balls with elastic forces in every part of your body, your arms, your legs, your spine. This will hide your focal point, and you can move it with your mind. This is called ideomotor action, or ideokinetics. These maneuvers of balls and coils in the body helped to generate the closed martial body. It will be with this closed martial body that will create the Sinomotor effect, in which you will confuse your enemy senses of touch and proprioception. This sudden reversal of muscular torque, which I will demonstrate once again with Bruno, creates the condition for you to attack vulnerable vital areas with traumatic blows, attacking with your own body or any weapons at your disposal. In the mount position, notice, he's stable with his feet firmly on the ground. I have nowhere to move. I can stretch my arms to attack either. I can hit from here. He will have access to my arms, and if he starts to hit, my forearms won't be enough. Elbows. And at any moment he could pull out a knife or already build one. What to do? If I try to apply just the explosive bridge movement, he will continue with the weight on me. He may give in and remain glued to me. I have to transfer much of my weight to one side, as if I was going to perform a round kick while lying down. I turn my weight to this way. This arm will pull, and with that I will transfer momentum from my body to his. I hit my focal point. Try putting weight on me. It's not possible. With my focal point shifted, I release my hip, move one of my legs to control and strike from here. Notice the unstable position he was in. He has lost his balance, leaving vulnerable areas. I could kick again, and get up as quickly as possible. In the Imoto method, we train to remain standing in the face of any attacks. And with the closed martial body, we avoid being hit or immobilized, even if we are already on the ground. In the fourth video that I will share next week, we will present one of the exercises from the helix set, as well as demonstrate its application in combat from the ground. This explanation of the three shapes of power and their set of exercises will help seminar participants to better understand the physics and philosophy of the Imoto method. Thank you, and I hope to see you next week.